us where we are.
Okay, we're at the Boathouse, Dale Chihuly's studio and home in Seattle, Washington. This is where Dale's work is made and where we conduct most of the business that he does. This is the hot shop where we have hot glass.
We first met Joe, who was telling us a little bit about why Seattle is so good for glass blowing, and it's because its climate is not too hot, not too cold.
Our glass is 2,150 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's the working temperature of the glass. In order to melt it, we put it on what's called high fire, and it goes up to 2,500 degrees to melt it. So we should take a trip to the furnace.
Okay.
That's
a statement I never really expected to hear.
Oh, no.
We're going to take a trip to the furnace.
Trip to the furnace.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I'm going to gather this, what we call a little gather here, and the pipe kind of heats up as we stick it in the furnace there.
Wow.
So we have this little device to keep ourselves from burning ourselves on the pipe. Turn, and then you kind of let it fall on center. There you go. It cools off.
Yeah.
There you go. See? Natural, that's the right. Hang it down and it'll go down.
Is the burn unit nearby?
We have a little device over there that patches us into the fire department. Kind of come out.
Yeah.
And then you lift it on out of there. Okay, up and out.
Lift.
Yeah, there you go. Keep turning.
Wow.
Good. Keep turning. Good. All right, now.
There you go. There you go. Now this is the marver. This is what we call the marver, and now you are marvering.
Marvering.
Marvering the glass.
Marver's just heavy metal?
Yep. Very good. Oh, and this is a good shot coming up here, too, with this is what we call a roller wrap.
We'll return to Foster in just a second. Oh, they're applying the red to it? Right.
Yeah. And these rollers are offset, so the bubble moves down and the color goes on it.
It's like taffy, isn't it?
Dale founded it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the founder of the school.
So is he like the main glass man in Seattle?
He's about the main glass man in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to school here at the University of Washington and was taking a degree in interior architecture. Started getting interested in glass, started melting glass, and one night I blew glass out of a little kiln. And then from there I decided I wanted to be a glass blower.
What we're working on today are these wall pieces, okay? And what you see the dark bubble on the inside?
Yeah.
That's actually an air bubble with a thin layer of color. That's Bennett right there is about to drop on to the pipe. We're gonna just reheat it, shape it, and with my great team, we'll hopefully get it in the box.
So,
Open.
to stay out of your way, where should we be?
No, I don't want you to stay out of my way. I want you to get right in my way. I'm gonna actually have you help me a little bit here.
Martin works for me, but he also works on his own work and has his own exhibitions. And many of the glass blowers that have worked with me have gone on to develop their own careers. Some of them, like Martin's, stay around and still work for me. Others go out on their own entirely. But there are some, I don't know if anybody told you, but there's something like 50 glass shops now, glass furnace studios in the Seattle area.
It's not really glass blowing, it's more like glass shaping. Because there's a lot of prep work into shaping the bubble and very little blowing. Okay.
Well, glass blowing is difficult to get started in because you have to have the equipment.
Slide your hand up a little further.
So you've got an initial outlay of, a couple $100,000 just to have a small glass shop, and then to run it costs a couple $1,000 a day.
Actually, what you're gonna do is, these are wooden paddles, and they're to protect me from the heat.
Okay.
All right?
Teamwork. Hey.
You guys are awesome.
What it takes.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you can even talk.
Turn. Cap. Oh my God.
Should I be up there for you?
Wow.
You can shield
Blow?
a little bit, but don't shoot
Yeah,
the
shoot
top.
my chin. Stop blowing. All right, good. Level. Tip up. Right here. Don't stop. I'm not done.
This climate is conducive to glass blowing because it's not too hot. The only really bad climate for a glass blower is a hot one.
When you blow glass, you blow the bottom of the vessel first. And now we're going to break it off the blowpipe. Okay, pull. Glass always breaks at the coldest spot, right? So just a little drop of water here, drop of water there.
Yes.
Boom.
Wow. There it is.
Is that cool?
What you saw down there was those techniques have been used for 2,000 years.
Squeeze them together so you get in. Good. Now push down. Okay. Good. Hit the lip pad with one paddle. Good, man. You are on the ball.
No, he's great.
I'm just pushing down because I can't even see
Push
it.
harder now.
Yeah.
Ease
Can
into
you
it.
just
Push harder.
feel it?
Push. Let them open up. Good. Push, 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 push. All right, now when it starts to feel like it's not moving anymore, you're done. We've got as much work on that heat as we could. Now come out. Good job.
Whoa! These were on fire.
And so was the...
Full heat,
These are
Paul.
on fire.
All right, I'll take those.
Okay.
So
How was that?
That was good. We got about 2 heats left.
Okay.
What we're doing now is we're gonna peel this ball open flat to make the wall piece.
All right, so these are coolers, Mark?
Heat it, well, yeah, essentially they're ovens that are 900 degrees. The timing is just critical on that because you've got about, while it's heating, that all the work we all were doing comes down to that very last heat. That's where the shape is made, that's where the beauty happens, that's where the nuance, the delicacy of the whole piece is. All that work is just for that one heat. And then in a few seconds, you come over here, and if your timing's off, crash, it falls on the floor.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
I'm lucky in that the ideas come to me. You know, I probably don't run out of ideas. You know, sometimes you wonder if you run out of good ideas. Glass is a lot like water. You know, there's a lot of, I like water, I like glass, I like ice. There's a lot of characteristics. And it also kind of works like the ocean, makes forms like the, you know, there's some connection between all of that. So I end up blowing glass and stuff, half the stuff I make looks like it comes out of the ocean, even if you don't want it to. I like the rain. It's really, I find it conducive to thinking, and I always tell people, gee, if you had to write a book, you want to go to the Caribbean to write the book, or do you want to go to Ireland, which is a lot rainier than Seattle? And where are they going to write the best book? Even most people will admit it's going to probably be Ireland. Somebody is an aspiring glassblower, where do they want to go? They want to move to Seattle, because here we've got, you know, more glass activity than anywhere else. I mean, Venice has more glass factories and furnaces in Seattle, but we're second to Venice. And I think I would be proud to say that we probably have more glass artists.